Good morning, everyone. I'm Roshni Kumari from class 10th A, and this is my IT project work. In this project, I will tell you about what is Microsoft Access, what is a primary key, what is SQL, how to make a table in Microsoft Access, how to make queries, and at last, how to give SQL commands. What is Microsoft Access? Microsoft Access is a database management system from Microsoft that combines the relational Microsoft Jet database engine with the graphical user interface software development tools. It is a member of the Microsoft Office suite of applications. What is a primary key? A primary key is a field or set of fields with values that are unique throughout a table. Microsoft Access automatically manages primary keys for new tables in Access web apps and web databases. Remember, a table can have only one primary key. We will use it in our practical. What is SQL? SQL stands for Structured Query Language. If we have to give any command to the software, then we are required to use this language. Now, let's see these practically. So, first of all, we will learn how to create a new table in Microsoft Access. So here I have opened a new document in MS Access, and now we will see how to create a table. For that, I will close the current window by clicking on Ctrl plus W. Then I'll go to the Create tab, click on the Table Design option. So this screen will appear in front of us. In this column, you have to write the field name. It will appear as the first row of your table. Then we will choose the data type of our field. So here I am going to make a student record list. So my first field should be of serial number. Here a point is to be noted that no full stop, comma or exclamation marks should be used in field name column. Now we will choose the data type of serial number. I want it to be auto number. We won't have to type any serial number here. The software will automatically assign a new serial number to each data we will enter. Here you can write anything about the field name, any description that you want. Now my next field should be house number. This should be a number. And here I will write a description that write a unique number. Now my next field is going to be of name of the student. Here they are giving us a note that name is a reserved word in MS Access. I don't have any problem with it, so I will click on OK. A name is required to be a text, so I will leave as it is. My next field is going to be gender. It is required to be a text again. Next, similarly, I will fill up the other field names too. So here I have entered all the field names that I require. Now I am going to enter a primary key here. I had already told you that a primary key is used where in the field name where it cannot have repeated data. So here we have only one field which cannot have repeated data, that is house number. I will select it and then click on primary key. The primary key is applied here. Now I will put cross. They are asking me whether I want to save it or not. I'll click on yes and give it a name. Let it be students. Now I will click on OK. So here you can see our table is saved. Now we have to double click it to open it. So this is the table that we have created. Now we just have to type our data in it. Let's see, when I'm trying to type in the serial number 1 column, then it's not taking it because I have selected its data type as auto number. So the software will assign a new serial number automatically. So let's start with house number. So here I have entered my first data, and similarly I am going to enter other data too. So as you can see here, I have filled all the data that I require. Now I am going to explain you how to create queries. For that, we will need to go to the Create tab and then Query Design. Now Show Table option will come. Here we have to choose the table in which we want to create the queries. I am going to create the queries in table students. So click on Add and now close. So this is the table. Now I want it to convert into SQL view. So right click on Query 1 tab, then click on SQL view. So after clicking on SQL view, this page will come in front of us. Here we have to give command to the software that how we want to sort out the data. So before writing any command, first of all I would like to tell you that which queries I am going to make here. We'll make the following queries. Number 1. List of students with house number greater than or equal to 8,000. Number 2. List of students from Delhi. Number 3. List of male students. Number 4. Female students from Rana House. And at last, students from class 10th A. So now we will make our first SQL command to sort out the data where house number is greater than or equal to 8,000. So I will put a star after select. This means that the software will search our whole data to find out the values we want. Now after students I will write where house number is, this is the sign of greater than or equal to 8,000. So this is our command. Now I will right click on query 1 and click on datasheet view. So you can see here that the software have automatically sorted out the data according to my command. These are the house numbers that are greater than 8,000 and this is equal to 8,000. To save this sorted out data, I will right click on query 1 and then click on save. Now here we have to choose any name for query 1. I am okay with the default one, so click on OK. This is saved. Now we are going to create a new query. Click on Create, Query Design. Again choose the table, click on Add and close this. Now right click on it and click on SQL View. Now I want the list of students who belong to Delhi. So let's write a command for that. Students where place equals, remember to write the text in inverted commas. So I'll write Delhi in inverted commas and end the command with semicolon. Now right click on query 2 and click on datasheet view. So you can see here I've got all the students who belong to Delhi. Again I will save this query and create a new SQL command. Let's save it as Delhi students. So you can see the name is changed. Now I'll create a new query in this table itself. So here I want all the male students to come together. So let's write an SQL command for that too. Where gender equals, remember you have to write it in inverted commas, male. Now again we will right click and see the datasheet view. You can see all the male students have come together. We will save it, write it as male students. And click on OK. So now we have made our first 3 queries. Now our next query will be about the list of female students from Rana House. So let's see how to create this. Go to create, again query design, select the table, click on close, right click on it, SQL view, and now we will write the command. So now let's write it. Select star from students where gender equals, in inverted commas, female. Now we will use a conjunction and here. So and house equals, in inverted commas, Rana. So let's see. So you can see here all the female students from Rana house are sorted out here. So we will save it again. F students from Rana house. Okay, so the name have changed. Now we have to create a last query, which is the list of students from class 10th A. So this is again an easy one. Add, close, right click, SQL view. So let's write the command for it. Select star from students where class equals, in inverted commas, 10A, inverted commas, close. Now let's see. So all the students from class 10th A have appeared here. So this is how we create queries in Microsoft Access. Thanks for watching.